Welcome back, workshop enthusiasts. We're trustedshopperguide.com, and today we're in the lifestyle. In this video, two 3D printer brands will be going head-to-head. We have the Dremel Digilab 3D printer and the FlashForge Finder 3D printer. Bring your two-dimensional projects to life. 3D printers, also known as additive manufacturing, create surface and depth from your illustrated plan. To kickstart the printing process, these devices need to be connected to your blueprint either through USB, SD card, or Wi-Fi. Once connected, your designs will be sliced or layered from the bottom to the top and stuck together to form a physical frame. These machines are perfect for creating prototypes of museum trinkets, movie props, and budget-friendly prosthetics. In today's 3D printer review, we have selected two of the strongest contenders, the Dremel Digilab 3D printer and the FlashForge Finder 3D printer, which both received 4 badges from our team at the TrustedShoppingGuide.com. Whether you're looking for eco-friendly filaments or a user-friendly interface, you will find the Finder you're most compatible with in today's brand wars. If you're interested in the other 3D printers that we reviewed, do check out our 3D printer review video linked below. If you want direct links to the products themselves, all these links are also listed below too. So without further ado, let's start the brand wars. The first category that these 3D printers will be going toe-to-toe with is their ease of setup. Before you begin printing your design, you will first have to adjust the base of your printer and calibrate the bed where the item will be produced. This is a meticulous step that you will have to double and triple check because a mistake in leveling calibration may jeopardize the physical output of the design. One wrong layer could cause the other layers to be misplaced and make the texture look different. Thankfully, our two options are easy to calibrate with a fully assembled and ready-to-load built-in plate. To start the construction with a Dremel Digilab 3D printer, you'll only have to follow the provided beginner-friendly tutorials regarding the proper placement of the bed. With this, you can print your first project in under 30 minutes. On the flip side, the FlashForge Finder 3D printer has an assisted leveling system that automatically sets up your device. After pressing the retractable switch, the machine will beep to alert you that the screw positioning is correct, and it'll level itself to align the nozzle and print bed at an appropriate distance. Though the match is tight considering the convenience offered by these two options, we're giving the first point to the FlashForge Finder 3D printer with its easy-to-use and easy-to-start feature that's perfect for first-time users and those who want a quick and precise device. The second category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with is their connectivity. Your printer will have to read a file to manufacture your next invention, so you have to make sure that you check out the connectivity technology of your device. The top 3 options are SD card, USB, and Wi-Fi integration. The FlashForge Finder 3D printer gets connected via USB or Wi-Fi, which may look like a convenient option in a nutshell because you will only have to plug in your device or connect it to your router. However, this connectivity may put your projects at risk in cases of an interrupted network, accidental unplugging and disconnecting of the hard drive, and electrical failure. In contrast, the Dremel Digilab 3D printer operates with an SD card, which may seem like a disadvantage because you'd have to transfer your file from your laptop, tablet, or phone. But since SD cards are processed by Serial Peripheral Interface or SPI that matches the built-in system of your 3D printer, you won't have to spend extra money and effort to develop your project, especially because an 8GB SD card is included in the purchase. But if you ever lose your SD card, you can still connect your gadget with a free USB cable provided by Dremel. For a more smooth-flowing and continuous use, it's easier to rely on the Dremel Digilab 3D printer, make it the victor of this category. The third category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with is their filaments. For two-dimensional printing, we use ink, while for three-dimensional printing, we have filaments. These materials are made of thermoplastics that melt when heated and avoid the release of harmful fumes and gases such as mercury, furans, and dioxins that rise after burning. They create a rubber-like body that can easily mold to your desired shape as the metal nozzle scans your design. Both of the competitors utilize polylactic acid or PLA, which can offer a variety of colors and combinations that don't cost much. This filament is also biodegradable and doesn't clog waterways as you dispose of them, unlike acrylonitrile butadiene styrene. On top of its eco-friendliness, PLA also leads to a high-quality finish that's strong and solid once dried fully. The FlashForge Finder 3D printer uses a non-toxic version of this material, so it's safe to use in a variety of settings. But if you want to take it up a notch, the Dremel Digilab 3D printer has a plant-based PLA that's safe to use in industrial places as well as natural environments. This option also works best if you're working with children and pets around. Due to the dedication of Dremel's filaments to ensuring a safe environment for your loved ones and for the ecosystem, we're giving it the award for this round. The fourth category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with is their build size. Even though it's a prototype, the sizes of your projects can still be accurate to their actual sizes to invoke some realism. For creating personal trinkets and miniatures, a small-sized build plate may be good enough, but if you'd like to create an asset that you will use for professional settings and corporate presentations, a larger-sized plate is the way to go. The FlashForge Finder 3D printer has a solid starting point with dimensions of 5.5 inches in length, width, and height. With this, you can create Funko Pop-like dimensions. This is also perfect for beginners who don't want to waste filaments when creating big projects. But fret not if you'd like to bring your architectural blueprint to life. The Dremel Digilab 3D printer has got you covered. This option has a 9-inch long, 5.9-inch wide, and 5.5-inch tall plate, so you can create 2-story houses, 3-story buildings, and even craft an anatomical doll. In this bracket, the Dremel Digilab 3D printer earned another point for its larger space for building bigger creative products. The fifth and final category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with is their settings. Now that you know how big your working area is, let's know more about how you will drive your 3D printer. Similarly, our two contenders are facilitated by a touchscreen display where you can modify your preferred printing conditions and access the file from your SD card, USB, or smart gadgets. The Dremel Digilab 3D printer has a 4-inch fully colored touchscreen that's connected to the Dremel 3D Slicer software. With this, you can use the G-code files and partner up with third-party programs such as Slicer, Simplify 3D, Slicer, Cura, and Craftware. It also prioritizes an easy-to-navigate and interactive interface to make the printing process plain sailing. On the flip side, the FlashForge Finder 3D printer approaches its competitor with the same rigor by offering a 3.5-inch intuitive touchscreen that works in tandem with a 3D cloud function that allows you to print images from the web and share settings with other users who are employing the same model. For a last match, our two challengers stood strong, so we'll have to announce a tie. If you'd like exclusive software that connects to other popular 3D printing programs, the Dremel Digilab 3D printer is a trustworthy choice, but if you'd like to experiment with designs that are already available, you'll enjoy the cloud function of the FlashForge Finder 3D printer. We have come to an end of the 3D printer battle between the Dremel Digilab 3D printer and the FlashForge Finder 3D printer. Winning the simple setup department is the FlashForge Finder 3D printer, but 3 wins of the Dremel Digilab 3D printer in the array of connectivity, filaments, and build size made it the winner of our clamor. And there you have it, folks. The battle between the Dremel Digilab 3D printer and the FlashForge Finder 3D printer has finally ended. If you have any contenders for our next 3D printer face-off, which you would like our team to test, do drop it in the comments section below, and we'll be sure to assess them for our next update. If you like this video and it helped you in any way, please do give it a like and hit the subscribe button so that you can stay connected and updated with all of our research into everything that makes our workshop great. We look forward to seeing you at the TrustedShoppingGuide.com again soon.